Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Grand Theft Auto Vice City. And last time we finally bought this place. Thank God. I mean, it just took us for fucking ever. But at the merit of some illegal street racing, it was able to be a thing that happened. And I'm cool with it. Is that guy wearing a construction helmet over there? He's like, I just got off of work and I just, who fucking cares? I'm going straight to the club and I'm getting my goddamn groove on. I mean, we got like one of everybody in here. We got a construction worker. We got like a biker gang dude. We got a dude that's fully clad in like army fatigues, and we also have a cop over there. It's like the Village People, but without the AIDS. Alright, so let's go take our mission back here because we like to progress in the game a little bit. That guy was just like sliding on the floor. Damn, dude, I need this VIP joint with the matching taps over there and the Jewish guy doing lines of booger sugar off the table.
Look at this. This is great. I've got us this mini bar installed.
We got a whole bar downstairs, Ken.
But this one's upstairs, Tommy.
Well, I got the chalkboard you asked for.
Complete with blueprints.
That's the benefit of a law school education. The ability to follow instructions. Now, I need a safe.
Oh, all right. Well, let me think. Safe. I got it. This guy will blow you away. Ah, nah, that schmuck. He's on the inside.
Where inside?
Of your
In
ass.
a police headquarters cell awaiting transfer.
I think he's about to get paroled.
Nice, Tommy. Nice line. I mean, it was cheap as shit, but it was nice. Meanwhile, Ken's like, man, I gotta get this table cleaned off. I gotta do an entire kilo's worth of coke in the next 45 minutes. I really wanted to steal a car right there, but since that cop was there, probably not the best idea. Come on. Gotta get a car here. Speaking of car, by the way, I finally got my car fixed. Just the other day. So I am a driving man once again. It's a good thing. It really is a good thing. However, I'm kind of bummed out because I was kind of having like an inner quarrel with myself on whether I actually wanted to splurge the money. And I decided after 5 days of not being able to drive and having to rely on my parents and other people to drive me around, especially in a couple of situations where that was probably one of the most damning things to my psyche. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna spend the money. I'm gonna get the car repaired, and it'll probably, you know, get me by for a while now. So that's good. And I think I need to go up to the front. However, it was for the everyday low price of fucking $530, and so now I am absolutely broke as a motherfucking joke, and I am not happy about it. But I'll tell you that whole story in a minute. I want to be able to focus on getting this whole pile of shit done. No civilians beyond this point. You will find something useful in the station's locker room. Well, let's just have a look-see. Because the locker room is so wide open. I mean, as long as it's not like another dude just taking a piss in here or something. And now we just, what do we go in there and just, like, shank a guy, cut his dick off, and then wrap it around his neck as a noose? Which would insinuate that that dude had the largest dick of all time. But hey. So these two dudes at the front desk. So this guy just walked in here with a Hawaiian shirt and he comes out with a uniform on. And I've never seen him before. Huh. Nothing suspect about that at all. Nice to meet you, dude. Hope you're not going to try to rob us blind here. What the f... That key card is monstrous in size. Look at that thing. It's like one of those novelty publishers clearinghouse checks that you get when you win that $5,000 a week for life sort of thing, which I need to get on, by the way. They're like, hey, you win! Take this massively oversized check that has no monetary value at all until we actually give you the real ones. But now you can take the big picture with it, so yeah. Alright, well now that I just stole that thing out from under your guys' nose, I think I'm just gonna go bail this dude out of the clink here. So, sounds like fun. Alright. I would not have envisioned that guy's name being Cam.
I'm busting you out.
Whatever you say.
I like how they automatically assume that because I'm letting this guy out, that there's just a prison break all of a sudden. Like, I am in a policeman's outfit, and for all they know, I'm definitely one of them. But apparently not. Yeah. Alright, I know there's gonna be more cops. Oh! Like this guy that just showed up out of nowhere. Where did that guy come from? He was just... Was he in one of the cells, or did he just, like, phase through the wall or something? Taking you out. Meanwhile, this guy's just gonna shoot at the wall. I love that. The guy, like, ran over there, he just looked down. Oh my god! Their legs! They're gone! Come on. Come on, Cam, get out here. I just gotta make sure he follows me. If I run too fast, then, oh my god! There's so many cops! Why are there so many of them? There weren't that many a minute ago. Oh, okay. I gotta back up. I gotta back up. I gotta back up. I gotta run them over. I gotta run them all over. I gotta run every one of these guys over. And now that's not good. Okay. No. No, don't shoot him, you fucking idiot. Oh my god. Okay, get in the car. Get in the car. Come on, Cam, get in the car. For the love of God, get in the car, man! Oh, God. I didn't think we were going to get in there for a minute. So, alright, so the whole, here's the whole car spiel. So, you remember a while back when I said that I got my wheel bearing fixed? Well, it turns out that that same wheel bearing that I got fixed ended up... God, get away from me for a moment. God, these guys are fucking fast. Turns out that the wheel bearing that they replaced for me ended up being a faulty piece of shit. And so the guy calls me up, because I went in there to get the other one fixed, actually, because the other one was totally blown to smithereens. And, so I have him, and I take it in to go get it fixed, and then I ended up walking to work, and I was just there for, you know, 3 hours, 3 hours early, essentially. Okay, we need to, oh my god, come on, we gotta go. We have got to go, we're gonna get, no! Come on, man, alright, we'll do the thing over again. I knew that was gonna be a problem, fucking A. I didn't have a choice, though, I had to get out of there. Yeah, so I take it in there and I walk to work, and, you know, they told me that they should have the whole thing done by the time that they close, which was a good thing, because the last time I got my car fixed there, I had to wait until the next day because they couldn't finish it. So the guy calls me up at like 3-something, which was like an hour and a half before they closed up for the night, and he's like, alright, so I've got some good news and some bad news. So I was like, all right, well, you might as well hit me with the good news first, so I can go on the roller coaster of emotion. He's like, all right, well, the good news is the wheel bearing that you brought it in here for, we definitely got that fixed, and it looks great. It seems like it's working just fine. I was like, okay, well, that's definitely a good thing. Now hit me with the bad news. He's like, all right, well, the bad news is the wheel bearing that we just put on for you not too long ago. Yeah, that thing is toast. I'm talking burnt toast. So, I was like, all right, well, so what comes out of that? And he's like, well, you have it on warranty, so we can fix it for you with no charge. Like, well, so we can just replace that for you. I was like, okay, well, that doesn't seem so bad. He's like, well, that's not the problem. I was like, okay. I was like, well, what is the problem? He's like, well, your axle is, well, let's see, how can I put this? It pretty much went to shit. I was like, oh. Okay. I was like, well, he's like, yeah, dude, that thing is just spewing grease everywhere, and it's an absolute dumpster fire in there. So we need to replace that. Like, you could drive on it for a couple more days, but I really wouldn't advise it, because that's just a bad idea all over the place. So I was like, all right, well, how much is that going to set me back? He's like, well, it's probably going to be about $270. I was like, yeah, that's me. It's like, dude, I mean, I've got the money, I would rather not have to deal with that, but I don't really have a choice. So, ended up going from a modest $250 to a nice, spendy $270 instead. So, or a $530 instead, because it was like $525 and like 277 or some bullshit like that. So it was a spendy little adventure. But the other big thing, oh shit, where's this other cop? He was in here and then he wasn't in here. This guy needs to get the fuck out of my face. Where are these other cops at? Come on! There's just a guy shooting at us through the wall, apparently. Come on. There we go. Come on. Get the fuck out of the way. Alright, here we go. I'm busting you out of this joint. Ugh! Oh, it took a lot of damage there. And we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We've got to go. We're going to kill this man so we can get in the car. Come on. Come on, Cam. Get in the car, Cam. Please. Oh! Oh, that was close. So I work like a couple blocks away from this garage. This is the part that's the worst. So I get in the I go to the garage. Oh my god. This is not good. This is not good. This is where I got myself in trouble last time. Oh boy. So I'm like 3 or 4 blocks away, something to that extent. And so they call me up and they're like, "Hey, your car's ready. We're closing in just a few minutes. Do you think you can get here within the next 5 minutes or so?" It's like, shit. Yeah, I think I can do that. Oh, garage time. Yes, perfect. Yeah, fuck off, you guys. You got nothing on this. Thank you. I'm so happy that they're not here anymore. So I was like, well, oh no, I just ran over a guy, and apparently that's gonna be okay. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I can get over there before you close. I was like, I'm only a few blocks away, so I'm gonna walk there. And I'm like, okay, well, you're gonna have to hurry though, because we're literally shutting the garages here in just a couple minutes. I was like, all right, well, I'll figure out something. So I had my dad watch the front counter, and I just fucking took off, and I was sprinting down there. Just sprinting down the busiest street in Salem, just about. Just full bore, like, not even giving 2 squirts of piss about the whole thing. And I ended up, barely making it in there in time. And I'm just pouring sweat, And, so I'm waiting for another guy that's in line there, no big deal. And they're like, "Are you okay? Like, you're sweating really bad. Are you?" I was like, "Well, I did just run here because you guys told me you were closing." They're like, "Oh, well, we would have waited for you." And I'm like, "Oh, come on, man." And they're like, "Okay, well, we got like a water cooler over there if you want some water." And I was like, "You're damn fucking right, I want some water." And I didn't actually say that, but I was like, "Yes, water, really good idea." And so I go over to that water cooler, and they're out of cups. There's no fucking cups left in that thing, and so I was like, dude, I'm not gonna sit here and ask him for cups. I just I put some water just into my hands, and I just started sipping out of it that way, and I went into their bathroom and I splashed some of it on my face, and that guy just had a head-on collision with them. 'Cause I'm bruised and broken from my head-on collision. Blah, 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 blah. I don't even know if those were the words for that, but I remember the head-on collision part of it. So, yeah, and I ended up paying the money for it, and then I got it back in my car, and it was fucking great. I really hope that I don't have some sort of, like, extreme case of bad luck. Did I just see a hidden package thing up there? Oh, no. I fell for that again. It's the second or third time that I thought that was a little hidden item, and it was just a circle. But yeah, I'm hoping that I don't blow anything else out on that, because I really don't want to spend more money. Like, I don't want to have to deal with that again. But yeah, another thing that I ran into also, by the way, is I did that ALS challenge thing last night, and I had to do it in pitch black conditions because, go figure, my brother decided it would be a really cool idea to challenge me to this whole thing in the middle of the night. Like, why not do it in the day? Like, you get 24 hours to do the fucking thing, and yet he had me do it in the middle of the night, and I got back home to do it. I realized that there is no ice in my freezer.
Tommy, this stuff keeps you sharp, man. Woo! I could be your stick-up man. Stick 'em up.
I love that they use 3 capital O's in that.
Man, you're an idiot. Now get yourself a drink and shut up. Hey, get out of my way! Yeah. Ow.
Relax.
Cam, what do you think?
Well, the best shooter in this town is a guy named Cassidy.
Is that so?
Yeah, a military guy, or thinks he is. I doubt he was ever in the army, but he certainly knows how to get a hold of guns. He'll be down at the shooting range.
Fair enough. Alright, go to Ammunition downtown and talk to Phil Cassidy, huh? Sounds like a nice, sophisticated man that may or may not shoot me in the face on arrival. Obviously he won't, though, because that would just be bad. But yeah, so I get home and I get the bucket that had a shitload of spiders in it, because it was outside, and that was fucking creepy. And I go down in the kitchen, and there's no fucking ice in the freezer. And so, had to go, and I was supposed to go to my friend's house after that, and so I go and I went to Roth's, and I just grabbed a bag of ice, and the girl, and I didn't even have to say anything. The girl at the counter, she's like, "Oh, you're doing the challenge, huh?" I was like, "Yep, I am." She's like, "Well, I mean, I guess it could be worse, even though it's kind of cold out right now, isn't it?" I was like, "Yes, it is. It is fairly chilly." She's like, "Well, just don't get hypothermia and die." Like, she actually said that. She actually told me, "Don't get hypothermia and die." And I thought that was kind of a weird thing to say, but I was like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm definitely not gonna be like the one girl that died, because I'm smarter than that." She's like, "Well, that's always good." She's like, "You're actually gonna donate, right?" I was like, "Well, yeah, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do." She's like, "Okay," because I've talked to a couple people that they were just doing the challenge to avoid paying. I was like, "That's kind of a bitch move." I mean, that's not how I conduct my business. I'm definitely gonna donate anyways. So I already dropped the old Twansky into the ALSA Foundation little deal, so I'm feeling good. Damn, dude, there's already been 4 home runs in that game. Holy shit. Oh, we're going to this ammunition. But yeah, dude, so I get to my friend's house, and I was gonna do it on his back porch, and he didn't have enough light at all. Like, his back porch had like 0 lighting, even with like the porch light on. And he's like, "Well, you can do it in my bathroom if you want." I was like, "Dude, that is a terrible idea." Like, imagine me being the one guy, and this actually would have probably been super viral if I would have done it. I was like, imagine me being the one guy that does that challenge in your fucking bathtub, and when I pour the ice and the water on me, I slip and fall in the shower, and I like break a couple of limbs. And, you know, I fall down in there, and then I like pull the shower curtain down with me, and it's just like one of those type of moments.
Oh, really?
Dude, this guy is balling right now.
Fly shooting real popular in the Army? Glad I don't pay tax.
You trying to be funny, kid? Let's shoot!
What kind of fucking thing was that? Let's shoot! Alright. I just have to hit as many targets as you can in the time limit. That's just great. With my spectacular aiming skills. When you run out of time or ammunition, the round is over. Well, we have 100 rounds, so I think we're going to be good. The closest target is worth 1 point. The middle target worth 2, and the longest one is worth 1 billion. Or 3. I mean, 3 and 1 billion might as well be the same thing. To exit the round, blah, 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 blah. Alright, come on, let's just go. I'm trying to shoot shit. If you leave the range, you will fail the mission. Alright, I understand. So yeah, instead, he lived right across the street from a Jimmy John's. So I decided, you know what? Maybe not a bad idea. Yeah! Alright, that one's down. Ah, there we go. Hey, and there we go. Yeah, there we go. I love that you can just, like, pretty much just blow these things to smithereens and kind of blow them apart, even, so that it makes it easier to deal with. And you can kind of just, like, dismantle all of these things just by kind of aiming at one target. You can pretty much shoot them all. Gotta shoot 'em all. Gotta shoot 'em all. What do you mean I couldn't hit a barn door? I'm fucking ruining these things. Come on. Still got 30 rounds left. There we go. Oh shit, that wasn't good. This is kind of a hard thing to focus on. mean, I'm probably, for all I know, I'm probably doing just, like, really shitty.
Area clear.
36 points. Score round 1. Round 2? There's gonna be another round of this shit? Oh, I gotta beat 60. Okay. Round 2. Where's... Round 2's in here, huh? Alright, well, here's what's going to go down, everybody. When we come back on the next episode of Grand Theft Auto Vice City, we're going to do round 2 of this little thing. So I will see you guys in just a couple minutes, and we'll keep going. So I'll see you guys later.